Welcome back. Thanks, Bobby. And we're going to welcome the Shalom Club, Paula Kruger and Cindy Hauser. Shalom and welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Now, you guys have a great event coming up. We're going to talk about that in a second. But first, a little bit about the Shalom Club in general. Tell us a little bit about, the history of how it all started and what's behind it.
Okay, so several years ago, more than 4 years ago, our current co-president, Nate Kvetny, was the one who had an idea and founded this club. He wanted to be a social club. He wanted it, as we have a beautiful plaque, it's a place where people can make friends. We have lots of different kinds of programming and very welcoming to everybody, all different faiths and cultures.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know that the plaque, I know we've talked about this plaque before. You guys, it has meaning for you. What is the deeper meaning behind it? You guys really love the idea of this plaque being out in front of the clubhouse.
Well, what's great is the word shalom means hello, goodbye. Mm-hmm. And in other languages, salam, in Arabic mm-hmm. is another way of saying hello. So, and then with the bird, it's about peace and welcoming people. So the word shalom has a lot of different meanings mm-hmm. for us, and it's very welcoming, we thought.
Yeah, it's terrific. What are some of the past events that kind of define what you guys do?
Do you want to do past events?
Past events? Okay, one of the biggest, we had over 200 people in the clubhouse for Violins of Hope. And that was, to me, one of our most favorite because it was violins that were found after the Holocaust. And they are now using those violins in orchestras all over the United States. So our programming was specifically a little history. We had a woman playing the violin who'll be coming up next, and a man who composes his own music and played the piano. That was one of our best. The other that we both felt, was when we had a woman speak about Hinduism, and then we went to the Hindu temple, which I think everyone should take a look at. It was beautiful. 55,000 people volunteered to create this beautiful, beautiful home for the Hindu culture.
And that brings up another point. This is not just for the Jewish community, right? You guys are not it's kind of agnostic in the sense that everybody's welcome to kind of come in of all faiths and enjoy learning a little bit about what the Jewish community is all about, but also you guys go out and learn a little about other communities of faith, right?
Yeah, we try to be inviting with different faiths, and we try to have interesting speakers so that it opens up the doors for other people. We do have a Jewish bent, but it's inviting everybody.
Sure.
We don't want to exclude anyone.
Well, speaking of inviting folks, Paula, what's the event we have coming up in September?
Okay, September the 3rd, Sunday, Clubhouse 1. Doors open at 2:30. We are going to have, as you have on your, the 3rd Jewish musical festival.
Okay.
We kicked off the Shalom Club once again post-pandemic in September of 2021 with a Jewish musical festival, and it was extremely successful, especially for first meeting when the club hadn't met for a couple of years at that point. So we did it again in September of 2022, and now we're doing it again in September of 2023. And as it says on the flyer, it's a celebration of a past fabulous year. And as Cindy just mentioned, we are a club with a Jewish bent. So we will be welcoming the Jewish New Year, which starts this year on September the 15th at sundown. And the year is 5784. And an anecdotal thing that I would like to put in here is I got an email from a woman who has come to several of our events, who's of the Hindu faith, who sent me a personal email saying, I will definitely be there to help celebrate the Jewish New Year. And if that doesn't say what the Shalom Club is all about, that's what it's about.
Now, your memberships hovers around 100, but you guys were telling me before we started that you have a mailing list of like 600 or so folks. So it really kind of speaks to how much people enjoy your events. They don't have to have an active membership to come out and enjoy that, right? Anybody can come and enjoy your events.
Yes. And something about this particular event, by the way, in addition to the fact that, well, many things. First of all, many things as always. Bethany Grace, who is an incredibly accomplished violinist, who did the violin performance at the Violins of Hope, which Cindy mentioned. Oh, wow. She's coming back. She is absolutely incredible. The woman is accomplished. She's played in the LA Philharmonic, in the San Diego Symphony Orchestra. She's done backup, played for performers as varied as everything from Pavarotti to James Taylor.
Okay, wow.
So and a lot in between. So she will be back, and I'd like to mention quite bluntly, this event, because it's our celebration, is not only welcoming everyone, but there's no charge.
Oh, terrific.
This is a free event.
Terrific. So it sounds like it's going to be a great one. The violin, I got to tell you, I love violin. I love string music, and what you can do with, in terms of like the depths of emotions you can feel, and then the happy and joy you can bring too. It's such a versatile instrument.
Exactly.
And to mention also, she's very engaging. She doesn't just stand up there. She walks around with the violin.
Oh.
She makes people feel a part of it. And also, one thing that was left out, that she was a child prodigy with the violin.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And she is absolutely amazing. I think people will really enjoy it.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace, Bethany. Exactly.
Now, the variety of music. What kind of music is going to be presented there? Obviously, traditional Jewish and Hebrew songs, and is there kind of variety? Is there a theme to it all?
Yes. Well, as it says on the flyer, the overall thing, generically, you would call it "quote unquote" Jewish music, but Jewish music includes, at least from our perspective, klezmer, which is particularly Jewish music, which she plays. There will be some Israeli music and some Yiddish music, and she covers all the bases, and that is all the bases as far as Jewish music is concerned. It's a variety program under the headline of Jewish music.
Cindy, what do you enjoy about the club? What keeps you coming back and being so involved as both of you are?
Well, one of the things is there are some people, excuse me, who find that it's a way of getting out for a Sunday. And like one woman I picked up and brought her to the club was able to see friends she hadn't seen in a long time. And that really makes us feel really good that people are exchanging phone numbers again, and they feel comfortable. And that makes us feel good that people keep coming back. And they give us some good feedback about the things that they've enjoyed.
Paula, same for you, like that sense of community that you get from doing these things?
Well, you quite bluntly, you hit the verbal nail on the head. Sometimes when I feel like it's a lot of hard work, and I feel at this point that we really are doing a community service at this point. It's beyond the music and the lectures and whatever. It is, we feel very strongly and deeply about that. It's a community service, getting people out of the house. And let's face it, Sunday afternoon at 2:30, 3 o'clock is like the perfect timing when people are like, okay, what am I going to do until dinner time on a Sunday?
Terrific. Well, I know what they're going to be doing Sunday, September 3rd. They're going to be going to your event over in the clubhouse. So we hope so too. Shalom Club, Paula and Cindy, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate
Thank you for
here.
having
Thank you
us.
for having us.
When we come back, we're going to preview Monday's movie. You're watching This Day.